Okay, so again, match number 2. We got 4 matches total. A lot of these points put together. And there's a prize pool in the ATP Discord, so check it out. I think they have a few different prizes you can actually go for based on the level of points you get. So just see for your own eyes. And all right, yeah, I think we're good, right? You guys good? You guys all good? Everything's solid. I like the way that ATP kind of gets these matches of one right after the other. Super efficient, at least in my opinion. Okay. All right. GG, says Pizza Bear. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Fake is apparently jumping early, as they might be heading to the Valley de Mar. This is a pretty tough one. I always find the East Coast has more towns than the West Coast. So the fact that they are dropping on the West Coast more is going to be, I think, a little more difficult to find places to go. That being said, there is San Martin, you have El Pozo, you got La Cabrera, and the Torre Humada with the Cruz del Valle area. So that's a good amount of towns to take. But I think they're not going to be able to get to El Azahar, Los Leones, La Bendita, Minas Generales, Junkyard, and obviously the Camp Military area. You could take vehicles over to get to those places, but you can't do it off the jump unless you're planning to float for an hour and a half. That being said, let's see. Fake does take the valley, and they're alone there. Let's take a quick look at Buzzkill. As there's a few teams around them. I think what they're aiming for is to find a vehicle. That's their goal in this one, as there's no place to loot pretty much around them. As they're dropping close, faster. They're actually not actually trying to drop that fast. They're trying to stay up as long as possible. EGC's reverse is on the left. What is he doing? Does he have a car? No, he's running it. So no car, and he's heading back to his teammate back there. Let's see what happens. We have Murda, who's just running in the middle of the street. He's looking back to make sure nothing happens to him. Buzzkill seems to have stopped here with at least 2 of their players. There's not going to be a lot of loot, as you can see, and that's why it's so important to have a vehicle in this game. Look at all this open space that they're going to be running through at this point just to find a vehicle or just to find some guns in the first place. So that's a problem. San Martin usually is a hot drop place, and it's not surprising that there's more than one team here. We got the K team, which I believe is Karma, if I'm not mistaken. I'm 99% feel like I'm correct on this one. Yep, Karma on Team 5. And then we also have 3D Esports. Yeah, 3D Esports on Team 12 here. Now, again, they have the Traders tag as well with Dagger and Oxygen. So I don't know if it's just a mixed team kind of thing, but on the list, they're known as 3D. So we're going to keep calling them that. Okay, so Karma here on the south. I think these are the closest teams. Never mind, actually. I'm switching that up. The reason why I'm switching because that town usually takes a while for teams to actually notice each other. Meanwhile, there is this player who just kind of drove by, got lost in the mix here, it seems. ATP Chovo and Greeny put together on the EGC. Ooh, okay, launching. All right, I like this. Okay. You know, there's rank points, there's kill points, and then there's my favorite, the H Crusader points. You might be asking, what's the H Crusader points? I want to get those. Well, they mean absolutely nothing. They don't give you anything, but I like giving them out. So hopefully you guys like that. Points don't matter. It's like, whose line is it anyway? Game where the points don't matter. Alright, so is Team 17 in trouble? What's going on over here? There's a dead person here. How did that even happen? I wish I saw it. But 2 knocked out people. And it seems like Moonlight Execute A put some damage across the way. Now Mezexus is over here. They haven't lost a player. Picado has 1 team. Looks like Karma and 3D Esports are possibly going to get closer and closer here. Let's just do a quick look and see what it might be about. Yeah, here threw a grenade over. Getting Gets a shot over at Oxygen, but really took more hits. How did you even get? Oh, he got hit on the right side. As I didn't even see him on this. So Aim God coming in clutch gets the early knock. Now Oxygen and Lord Black are hurting a bit. They're not quite out. And they can heal up themselves pretty easily. Let's see what we have here. We have Karma Urwi. I'm going to go with. And it looks like Team 12 is trying to back up or maybe rotate. Especially Lord Black and Dagger. As they're on this side now. Does Urwi get to see them? I don't think he can see Dagger anymore if he crosses the road. Aim God still chilling back here. You use the VSS for that, so I don't know if they'll realize that what kind of angle he had. As a flanker like he is right now, he's certainly away from all of his teammates. And it'll be really tough if he gets knocked to get picked up. So it's really important as a flanker to not be spotted and to get those surprising knocks like he just did against, I believe it was Yahir. Yahir does get picked up because there was no push after that knock. Not like they needed to, though. Let's see what they try to do, though, going forward. We're also going to keep a look on the rest just to make sure about anything. So, car going by. Nox is just going to be able to probably drive by. Oh, he stops here. So this is another thing I'm just taking a look at. Mizex's is here. Looks like Nox is kind of looting this spot. Team 17 is kind of in a distance, but there's a lot of open space in between, so I wouldn't be surprised if they kind of find each other. Jacob. Yep, so now there's open space. There's pure open space, and they don't know yet. Jacob certainly doesn't. He's really out there. Nox, does he realize? I think he does. He's TPPing, viewing this. He should be able to get Jacob pretty easily. Does get it. Yep. He can easily get this thirst, but he's not going for it. Oh my god. I think he's having a little trouble with this SK. And it goes down. He didn't have a good enough longer or mid-range weapon, as he only had the shotgun other than that. I think he just wasn't used to using that type of weapon. Otherwise, I think he would have had a better time. And this isn't looking good. We're having a little conversation. Well, I guess not. Alright, well. So his teammates were pretty far away too, so that's why no help was being added to that. Back over to San Martin, where these two teams are kind of chilling. Waiting for the other team to make a mistake, I believe. It is TPP. So TPP means that you have your camera kind of on top. Just like this view right now, this is exactly what the teams are seeing. They're not really on their face, right? They're not using their eyeballs to see around. They're using like a camera on top of them. So they can like crouch, they can stay hidden behind walls and still be able to look at the opposing players as long as they do it at the right angle there. So without actually peeking their face either. Really good stuff when it comes to TPP. And it's something you have to think about differently when it comes to FPP. FPP, you have to peek your whole body out in order to see around things. This way, it does not. Well, not your whole body, but you have to peek some part of your body in order to see. This is not. This is complete opposite. So Dagger, I don't know if he saw Gadel. One shot, but doesn't get more than that. The AK is a really good weapon for this. I think he has an iron sighted on it, so I like that. Iron sight's probably the best type of sight for the AK, in my opinion. Other than the hollow, actually. The hollow's pretty good, too. I don't like a red dot too much, though. I think people might disagree, but that's just my opinion. Knocked member on Karma. Again, Yahir gets knocked twice now so far. Let's see what happens. His aim. So it probably was from Aim God. I heard a suppressed fire. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Aim God again had that kind of flank position where he's all the way to stage right. But all right, let's see what he does. Does he make the push here? Yep, they're going to make a push. He does get picked up, but he's still badly hurt. Gets it knocked pretty quick. Through the door. Casper losing a ton of health, but manages to get a lot knocked out on that corner. And it looks like BSG finally coming in clutch on that corner. Casper gets knocked as well. You still have Karma, Urwi coming in. Oxygen is down, and that's it for 3D Esports. I think Karma really got messed up there by BSG from the long distance. Didn't see that coming. Neither did I, honestly, until he got knocked. I looked up, and there they were. So that's a rough one for Karma. I mean, not for Karma, but for definitely for 3D Esports. Karma's going to try to get everyone picked up. Urwi seems to be looting. BSG's making their push forward. Oh my god. Guzman, gotta be careful, man. That is an expensive vehicle. Don't mess it up like that. Alright? Vehicles don't grow on trees. Money does. Slayer is on the right. Looks like he's gonna throw a grenade. Does it make contact? I don't know if they're in that building. Not anymore anyway. And look at that. A lot of players on Karma are taken down. I think we only have one left. Yep. Urwa getting the shots on Slayer. Doesn't even take a hit. Trying to get Zick. Gets that one as well. The Uzi is super good in these close range battles. And he was able to use it well there. Gets the thirst. Gets the kills. BSG's a little too far back with the rest of their teammates to prevent that from happening. Urwi, let's go. Shout it out in the chat. Let Urwi know that we're on his side. I love underdog situations. Can he get a squad wipe on a 1v4 situation? Takes the shots, gets the miss. He's right behind him. He doesn't realize it, and he gets hit down with Guzman taking a little less than half health off of him. So that's a win there for BSG. Good third party originally, going after 3D Esports. They saw Karma right there as well. Got that one down too. Unfortunately, losing 2 players. But all in all, I think, what, 6 kills and staying alive? Not too bad. Not too bad whatsoever. Good stuff. Good stuff. What is this? Aspect? OEA Aspect? Yeah, I gotta add some mod things like that. Having trouble giving mods access for that because I don't know how to do it very well. So you can see here he says exclamation point gamble. I'm gonna put some games in there eventually. I know Pizza Bear's trying to do all those things. She says Instagram, Twitter. Luckily I got those things working, but points is still something that needs to be fixed, I think, all in all. Okay, so there's a blue zone affecting Mazex's, at least for Murda anyway. There's Nox and Gamma who's out. Sad is still alive, not sure where he is. It looks like he's driving ahead. Separation-wise, EGC still has a player with reverse. Moonlight needs to get a vehicle because they're still in Los Leones, and that has been overrun by the blue zone. See Buzzkill, they have 2 people as well. Seems like a lot of teams have 2. There's 34 players alive, 11 teams left, so that's averaging that out is 3 per team. So there still must be some squads of 4, because there's been a few squads of 2. Let's take a look at a squad of 4, by the way. One of them is Last One Standing. Payne, GG, OG Milko in 1991? I was 1 year old. Don't have to do the math, guys. We're all good with that. So they are getting in their vehicles. It seems kind of taking a look around. Nobody's around them to shoot at, so they don't have to worry yet. KFC, a 4-man team as well. MC, Big Mac, 4U, and G. All of them the same team as the first, or same players as the first match. Team 7, XS Competitive. This is the team I have winning it all. There's Carnage and Papa. We've seen them compete many times before and overcome the odds. So I'm hoping they can do that again this time. Not just the odds against going against people, but this time it's going to be the odds against going against the PUBG gods. Because the PUBG gods are against them. I gave XS Competitive the curse, and I hope they can overcome it because I picked them to win. What do we have here? Yeah. So Fake Was Taken has some members inside the blue zone still. I'm finally getting out right now, it seems, or soon enough. What's up with that blue zone take? Okay. Okay. So we got like middle of, like northwest side of the map, actually. Not usually ending up here, in my opinion. Moonlight. They had a 3-man team last time, but now they have a 4-man team. Luckily, they were able to add Jonas into the mix. They're keeping the same 3 from prior with Silas, Yeezus, and Sao. Like I say, they're trading items, maybe. Yep. Giving each other a little bit of help with what they need. Looks like he has an AK. He needs some 5 ammo on the ground there to pick up. So whatever his secondary weapon is, certainly has 5 ammo in it. Okay, I'm just kind of looking at you guys in the chat, see if I'm missing anything. Yeah, you guys look good. Dr. Fish Sticks, thank you for joining in. 3D play scrims with traders, it's always been a thing. Thanks. YouTube's been crushing it. Big up the 3D squad. Can't believe we got wiped by Moonlight. Says Stallone Ely. Third parties, go BSG. Says Aguilar or Yesenia. That's Yesenia. Aguilar PUBG. So Fake has all 4 as well. As you can see, we've had the 34 live 11 teams left for a bit now. I think we've kind of hit that point where there's so much action in the beginning that teams are now being able to rotate in without much resistance, as there's less teams in total. These 2 teams are fairly close, so this might go down. I hope so. We got the last one standing. Seems to be facing off against BSG. BSG has a few... we saw earlier at San Martin, taking out 2 teams, finishing them off at least. 6 total kills on the board, as you can tell. Looks like Guzman. Payne has eyes on him. Taking the shots as he's trying to drive around. Seems to be working as he doesn't get hit from it. Throw a grenade. If you make contact with that grenade, I'd be super impressed. If you actually make contact. No, he's going to drive through there. He's not going to get hit. Avatar, though, on the other hand, is not faring too well. Luckily, not knocked. Might have been hit by GG on that right side, as that's the corner he's hiding from. Guzman. He's going to keep looking up. He's getting hit on the corner as Payne put on exactly that. The Payne on Guzman. Grenade. This could be bad. Oh, needed to cook it. Needed to cook it. But definitely a good throw. If he just cooked it, it would have been a lot better. Payne is on the ground now. He threw a grenade over. Too far. Another one too far. Guzman, I think, is going to want to head out. They know exactly where he is, and he needs to figure out a way. Oh, getting hit. The car's about to blow, and he gets knocked before it even does. It's actually one shot. That car is about to explode for sure. Alright, so there you go. BSG, although they've been doing very well, it seems like maybe the aggressiveness is kind of taking a toll on them. As we saw before, they got 2 players taken down at San Martin. They're trying to do a 2-man squad on this one against a 4-man team with the last one standing. They lost a player, and Avatar's the only one left. So Avatar, I don't know if he has to stick around. He doesn't have to, actually, but taking shots on 1991, it looks like he took more as well, as he got him down pretty much to like less than 5% health. Grenade up. And doesn't make contact. 1991 was able to get to 75%, and that is it for Avatar. As the last one standing takes the squad wipe. They've got a few kills now, 2 on the board. So put that one in and see what happens later on. We got Buzzkill. Looks like maybe a misfire there because didn't see. Oh, maybe not. They were there. Finally get to see their tags. Brazen is need to get picked up. Does. Looks like their car is on the right. He threw a smoke for it. Wouldn't be surprised if he tries to bring that car around so he can have it behind them just in case they need to move again. But at this point, I don't think they want to move. I think they just want to stay here and kind of see what this takes them. Or not. I don't know. Or not. Fake Jacob's over there on the right, really flanked over. Yep, so they're just going to move the car. Jacob could have a good spot here. The problem is that he's kind of on the low side of the hill. So Buzzkill would really need to peek in order to make something happen. And that being said, Buzzkill is out of here. They have a 2-man squad. They might recognize that they're even a 3 or 4-man squad where they don't have the odds and they're backing away. Don't flip the damn... Jesus Christ. Oh, don't die from your own car. Alright. Let's over here, change it up. It seems like there might be some shots over. Yeah, shots from KFC, Korean F-Boy Club. And they're getting some hits onto Moonlight. Jesus goes and gets hit as well. Less than 50% health on him. Looks like there might be some hill glitches. I don't know if he sees exactly what we see, but that looks like a hill glitch to me. Hill glitches, if you guys don't know, is when you can see somebody from a distance with the snipe. Usually a sniper because it's a distance thing. But there's actually a hill covering him that is just invisible. So that is a problem in PUBG. Not too big of a problem. Once you take a few shots, you kind of recognize that there's a hill glitch there. And you just kind of determine it later. Yeezus has an AWM. I think that's an AWM, if not an M24. So here's Mazexes. They're getting into zone. Not a problem. Team 17 is taking shots. They might be... Yeah, they're shooting at Rampage right now. So execute A, shooting against Rampage. Rampage trying to cut into zone here. Looks like they've kind of got stuck back here. They got 0 kills, so that's why we pretty much haven't seen Rampage at all during this match. Jacob healing himself with bandages. Let's see if they want to hold this, because Team 9 does have to get into zone. Looks like they are going to opt for vehicles use and get around. Freaky has zone here at the bottom. It's not bad to be on the bottom as long as you have some sort of cover, and that's exactly what this place can provide. So Rampage on the ground. Execute A on top. Now, they might be looking over there, but they're over on the left. Jose's got to be careful not to peek too much on one direction. Korean F-Boy Club. Here's shots in the distance. I don't think they're taking any, though. So Korean F-Boy Club actually took exactly the position that Rampage took. And instead, they're actually rotating down as well. Team 8 is going to be in front of them. There's Murda. I don't know if Murda... Yep. Murda's trying to hide behind the bus. Getting shot on the side and gets taken down. I think he was getting shot under the bus. And that's what really finished it, or through the window there. A lot of smoke. Rampage has a player who's down as well. Looks like they left their compound in order to stay on the hill here, which could be a little dangerous as they have to make their way up. Makes it a little tough and aggressive. Last one standing on the corner. We see this from Fake was taken. Chaotic gets knocked. And hopefully he can get picked up as well. Should be. Has some good cover here. Look at this. You got pretty much from almost every corner being able to stay in that divot and hide in case you ever need it. Last one standing. They have a compound. I'm sure they're not going to leave it until they're forced to. Yeezus is going for the revival on Jonas. Looks like Moonlight might be taking some fire onto them. Fake was taken back here. Looks like teammates are shooting across the way, maybe at last one standing. Yeah, Chaotic seems to be shooting across, has a 3-time scope. Oh, has no time scope, as he is no gunned right now. He's just waving to him. He's just saying hello. I want to know more about you guys, you know? Love you guys, so, you know. I think what's happening is that he's hill glitched and they're shooting on the hill, but the hill glitch will prevent him from getting hit. So he's just kind of egging them on. Maybe the rest of the team can take those shots as he's doing this. Oh, man. Let's see what they see. Do they see that? I didn't even think of changing the viewpoint here. Looks like they're not taking those shots anymore. Rampage, Spark, and Freaky are knocked on the right side. I think they just got the thirsts here as well. There's Fake was taking Jacob. Sao is coming up. Sao getting a knock there. Getting brazen. Chaotic. Chaotic gets down as well. One more player left. Kai is there, peeking a bit. Sao, I think, saw him. He's trying to shoot for pre-firing. Nice jump and nice takedown. And he has lost only half health from that. That was actually pretty impressive. Silas is back there. He can't do much about this. Jacob can be picked up. Chaotic is taken out of the match. He was the one that was saying hello and welcome and all that kind of jazz. But that will be put to an end too. Jonas cannot get revived as he is hurt too much. Got 6 teams left. This one seems to be a little bit of an overlap on Rampage and the last one standing. There's Jojo. Jojo might be looking the same way. No, he's looking the opposite. So there's a molly being thrown and he's stuck in there. Surprised he's not taken down, and finally does. Hopefully he can get revived. We'll see though. Big question mark in the question mark has been answered. GG right next to Expo. Expo's right at this corner. Sees him now. Literally right there, and he's gonna probably cut around. Gets one on the backside. There should be another one on the right. He's cutting around probably. Unless they got them all. I guess they did get them all. Nice job on Rampage. I thought there was one left, but never mind. So the last one standing has 7 total kills now. 5 teams left. Here's a Korean F-Boy Club. 3-man team now. Losing a player in the process. Team 16's close by. So here's EGC, NA Red. Looks like they're shooting down in that corner where KFC is. A grenade really doing some damage on 2 of their players. Luckily, none of them got knocked, which is kind of crazy. They would seem to be right under them. Another grenade fairly close by, not getting that kind of contact the opposing players are looking for. Let's see what Silas is doing. Silas is by himself. He needs to get into zone, and even further than that, his Fake was taken as a 2-man squad. So there's Silas. Hi, Silas is actually heading to enemies. He's heading straight to him. Silas wants to use this car for protection, but I think the car just kept moving away from him. A lot of shots on the car. He wants to blow up the car so it doesn't blow up on him. He didn't take out the tires, which could mean that he can get shot in the foot. I don't know if KFC can see that. There he is. You can see the feet. You can still see the feet. He's getting shot in the back now, and MC is downed. And the grenade is actually going to put a finish to it. Nice job for 4U. 4U, I don't know if you're getting hit. Luckily, is a little low, I guess, for EGC to see. So 4U has a teammate knocked, but he probably won't be able to get that pickup. EGC is doing an excellent job with space that they can use. That grenade could cause some damage. Reverse backs away just in time from getting hurt from it. For you. So for you and EGC seem to be in zone. Seems like the last one standing needs to make their way in. Not too far, but it's going to be tough to have some cover as you make your way through. Look at all this space. The good thing about this is that none of them are up here. So even though there's open space for days, last one standing can kind of just stay on top and not have to worry too much. I think the biggest team they have to worry about is COD June right here. And he does get the knock as EGC. That's for EGC. Now last one standing on this side too. 1991 on the left. COD June staying low, making it a little hard for him to peek and figure out where they are. Grenades are thrown. Looks like a smoke is thrown bottom. Payne is right there in the prone position. And he's finally going to find him. And Payne, who's almost down, not quite out. Down goes 1991. He needs this one. He needs one shot on him. He gets that one shot he was looking for. Backside though, he gets almost knocked, but he stays alive. How are you still alive? I'm not sure. He's going to try to hop into the smoke. One shot will definitely do him in, but still stays alive. He's got to heal first. Yep. That's a good idea. Reverse can take some time off for now. So you gotta wait that one. And there you go. Here's the heals in process. It looks like OG Mike does not want to let this happen. Look at all this smoke dissipating though. COD June does not last. And that was a really good job from Milko from OG, as that was becoming a big problem. Now for you, there's 3 alive, 2 teams left. He's getting hit. He finally knows where they are. 1991 is back up. I believe he's up. No, he is not. So that means this is the only 2 players left, and that will put an end to it. Nicely done. Love to see it. Again, the last one standing. Gotta give it up to them. 4 from 1991. 3 apiece from GG and OG Milko. As yeah, he's really killed. He really did a really good job there. He made it really difficult for EGC to live through that. If they were able to get the revival in, that could have changed everything. But the fact that Milko came out first, it was aggressive in that one play, really changed the game. So that was 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 kills for the last one standing. KFC comes in second. I think the last one on that team was for you. He had 7 kills just by himself. Big Mac with 2 and 1 for MC. Team total of 10. So great stuff there. And as I said before, EGC came in 3rd place. 4 total kills as Reverse and COD June come in with those kills. Fake was taken. Come in with 3 kills from Kai. Moonlight, nice job getting 4 total kills. 2 apiece from Silas and Jonas. Rampage comes in with 0 kills. Execute A, 5 total kills. Ariel, there we are. I am having a hard time here. As Real. With 3 of them, or Azriel with 3. I'm having a hard time with names. I'm pretty bad with names. Just correct me if I'm wrong, and obviously I'll try my best going forward. 2 from Jose, team total 5, all right? Mezexes with 0. Buzzkill with 0 as well. Excess Competitive, the team I have winning it all, comes in with 3 total kills, 10th place. BSG, nice job getting your 2 squad wipes technically, with 6 total kills. Karma with 5 total kills. What else we have? We got 3D Esports comes in with 1 kill, and Level Esports with 0. Alright, so I'm going to screenshot all this. Don't go anywhere. We got the next match coming up soon. And I hope you guys will stay on and join me for that as well. Get your popcorn, get everything ready if you need to leave. But then come right back. Wise Traders 3D Esports. So they're like combined. And supposedly I just heard